Rear trunk pan prep. This is one thing I noticed right away. This is a 67, so it's kind of flat through here. This tab is bent down. That needs to come up for the rear valance to sit in here on these faces. That definitely needs to come up. Wasn't aware that was a thing. And keeps, strip all this down where it everywhere I got a weld. This is the bottom, of course. You can see the gas tank brackets in there, which again I won't be using. But yeah, this is kind of interesting. There's kind of a bit of a wow here where this thing welds on. I'll have to, for that brace. Same thing over here. This panel is not super straight through here. So once I get the floor laying in there, I'll be able to get a better feel for what's really needs to happen there. And here, this is the AMD. It's got the little, AMD has a little bump here to accept the rear of the tunnel on the floor. So that's good. Yeah, I don't know. Once I get it up there, I'll be able to tell if, what needs to be flattened out, what doesn't. The other thing I want to do to prep this is I'm going to find the center line in it. Not exactly sure how yet, but I'm going to try to find the center line and mark that with a paint pen so that when I get it up on there, I can work some other things out. I got to do that on both sides. So yeah, getting ready to prep this. All right, that's the back section stripped and primed. There's a bigger area here than normal for the convertibles because of the cocktail shaker plate. Sits up there. So yeah, this is buffed and primed, and everything is ready to go. Shouldn't be, I just got to flip it over now, do the other side. The bottom of the front flange here does not get primed because that sits below and it needs to be spot welded or plug welded or whatever we got to do through here. So yeah, gonna flip it over. I tried to mark out where the frame comes down through from Scott's. It's not making a lot of sense to me. It says it's 38 inches on the outside, but that it quickly runs right into this pan. So I gotta believe it cuts out here somewhere, comes back and picks this up, but I just don't have enough information on that at this point to make the call. But 38 inches does not seem to be the number. I could believe it if it was 40, but 38 is going to be maybe 42. I don't know. So I'm ready to flip this and work the other side. Here's the top. Everything looks fairly good up through here. Little plates in here on these seem very tight, so I don't believe that's a 67 problem, but this one's out just a hair, but not crazy. Yeah, maybe it's over an eighth in here. Talking about this little plate here that reinforces the shock mount, so just got to be a little careful when I cut out for the mini tubs through here. That's all. That's gonna just as far as the back goes, that little reinforcing bracket isn't incredibly straight. Not sure how much that's gonna matter, but I'll look at it. And these rear bumper brackets, this one, I don't know, looks turned a little bit. This one over here looks much better. Not sure how much trouble that's going to cause me yet, but it might. I may end up separating this one and getting it more in line with the rear valance. I don't know. It might be close. Not the rear valance. Tail panel sits here. Yeah, just got more stripping to do. Let's get this strip for the drops through here, strip back here, so I can weld that up. Strip down through here, so I can weld that up. And then I've got to make a decision on where I'm going to do spot welds with the little spot welder I have, and where I'm going to do plug welds, because I can't reach. So yeah, that's next. Okay, got the top prepped. Areas where I know I'm gonna just have to take it back off. I usually just hit it with some of this weld through primer and then grind it back off after, before I spot weld or whatever. I just don't like leaving it exposed for extended periods of time. It can get a little damp in here, and so I like to just hit it, and then I can scuff that stuff off really quick, and it welds nice anyway, so it's not a problem. Anybody's got any good ideas how to get all these AMD stickers off? That would be great. I managed to get off the "This will kill you in California," but only California sticker off. But you know, I got a lot of tape and stuff here I'm gonna have to clean up and get up. I don't know, hit it with some acetone or something. But that should do it. Next, I'm gonna flip this up on the car, just get it out of the way, set it up on the frame rails, and see what it looks like. And then I think the next step is to start prepping the floor pan. So yeah, I'm gonna keep these videos a little shorter, just so that it, you know, they're short watches anyway. But I just kind of prepping each panel according to the Juby the Jedi panel master. But feeling good. These look pretty good. I was able to, that back flange where it was a little odd, I just took a hammer and dolly, straightened it right out. It come out nice. So I'm feeling like I'm getting places. So this is good. Anyway, that's it for now. And there it is. Kind of sat in place. You know, it actually doesn't fit bad. Gonna be a lot of pulling and tweaking. That other wing is really up over there, but yeah, I think I can work with this. I'm gonna space this forward like a 1/4 inch, just about like that, like Juby recommended, and I think I'm gonna be pretty decent shape here. So yeah, step one.